My computer restarted. So I wonder how I'll find my camera again. The world of live stream. So my signal, also my Wi-Fi, looks like not working. Oh, Sinead can see me now. Great. Great. I'm here. I lost my camera when I reset, and then everything went a bit wonky. So welcome to day 6 of Explore. Whenever there's a tech problem, I get a bit busy, so it's really good that I sit and I meditate right now. I've just turned on day 7 as well. I'm going to turn that off. So great. Come sit with me while I settle. Come. So great. I'm going to light my candle. And I take my aromatherapy. Take a deep breath and just feel my physical response to the aromatherapy. It's like there's this wellspring of a whoosh through me as I smell. Not only is there this sensation, it's so strong, the smell, but also my belly. There's something belly, heart. There's like a levity or a rising within me that is really beautiful. Nice. And then just rubbing down through your arms, rubbing down through your legs. And come, let us sit and pause. And just find your breath. Slow things down. Connecting into the sensations of this moment. Can you let your breath really sweep through you, really deepen into you, that sense of the nice, just another few breaths, just pausing, to connection. Nice. So come to your child's pose. Have your knees wide as you rest into your child's pose, and support yourself either with your elbows, resting your head in your hands, or just your elbows on the floor. You can have your bum high. It really depends on your knees, your hips, your lower back, or reach your arms out. And the main thing is that no matter what shape you do, really indulge the sense of, this is my working space, or this is a place where I can really stay present to my sensations And nothing's too intense, nothing's too uncomfortable. Yoga, there's this really fine line of a certain amount of discomfort as we meet the places that we're not moving as much or not lengthening or strengthening as much. But it's that fine and delicate and very diligent line, which is I'm still within my resources, still within my wellness. I'm still able as I move. I really feel you're in ableness now. Deepening your breath. And as you inhale, see if you can stretch the skin in your lower back. Can you fill your breath backwards into your lower back so that as you inhale, there's this widening and filling and expansion? And as you exhale, there's a settling and a dropping. But also your lower back is moving as you exhale. Inhaling that stretch into the lower back. As you exhale, settling, deepening. Nice. One last time. Deep breath, expanding into the lower back. And settling. Nice. Rock forward. Bring your knees so they're hip distance apart. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Round your back. Sit your bum back. Keep your back rounded. Rock forward. And that sense, I've been really present to that sense of as I round deeply and take the slack out of the lower back, out of the spine, as I move forward and backwards, I really feel a sense of the glide of my skin on the bones of me, or the glide of my muscles and my skin on the bones of me. So feel that. What is the sense of movement of the surfaces of you? Could be just that your clothing feels like it's moving on your back as you round back, as you round forward. Now we're going to change the angle. You're going to arch your back and sit your bum back. Keep your back arching, rock forward. So move slowly and steadily. Be present and aware of the movement through your body. Nice. And then round your back. Sit your bum back. Arching your back, traveling forward. So we're traveling from one to the other. Round your back, sit your bum back. Arching your back, traveling forward. And I have my toes tucked under actually. So that as I sit my bum back, I'm stretching into my toes. But just see what's right for you. And then travel in the other direction. So as you travel back, you arch your back. And then as you round, you come forward. As you travel back, arch your back. Sometimes you bend your elbows. For some people, sometimes people don't bend their elbows. It really doesn't matter. See what's right for your elbows, what's right for your arms. Nice. And come all the way back into your downward dog. Lengthening into your legs, bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending both knees. Stretch both legs. Nice. Turn your toes towards the right and then sit your left bum all the way down to the floor. Just pause there. And as you sit here, get taller through the top of your spine, lengthen through your spine so that you have a feeling of leaning into that left arm, but also rising through the spine. You can bring your right hand to your right knee and just straighten your right arm. So it's a bit like the Lordess movement yesterday. I was thinking about it. It was like, where did that word come from? And so there's God and Goddess. And I think I just went Lord. Right hand is resting on the right knee. I kind of have it draped over so it's hanging over. Super. And then wrap your right hand around until it comes to the left rib cage. So my hand is just here in the side of my rib cage. and then pull your rib cage away from the left hand, and then drop your rib cage towards the left hand. So I have this sense of pulling and then pushing. I pull my ribs towards the right, and then I push, and my hand on my ribs is really telling me about this movement. Pull your ribs away, and then drop your ribs down. Pull and drop. One last time. Pull and drop. Nice. All the way back up. Downward dog, pulling back through your heels, lengthening through your legs. Turn your toes towards the left. Drop your right bum down onto the floor. Sitting tall, bring your left hand to your left knee. And just find a sense of lengthening through the spine. So my right knee is bent. I'm sitting on my right bum. My left foot is flat on the floor. My right hand is pushing deeply into the floor. Rise through your spine. Get tall. Nice. Wrap your left hand around till it comes to your right ribs, and then pull your ribs towards the left, and then push your ribs towards the right. Because my hand is on my ribs, I can really feel that I'm side bending one way and then pushing my ribs back. Side bending, push, side bending, push, side bending, push. Right, all the way up, downward dog. Pull your heels back, lengthening back. Find your calves. Feel the deep of your legs. Super. Drop your knees down and bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And then rock forward. And then lengthen back and rock so that your heel is on the floor and your toes have lifted. Rock forward and rock back. Forward and back. And what is the feeling of your hamstrings here? What is the feeling of your pelvis? How would you explore here? What are you exploring? Like, how do you be present to your sensations in an active and alive way so that it's a progressive sense of embodiment or wellness or connection? Nice. Bring your right hand to your right knee, rising up, and then reach both arms up towards the ceiling. And really lean deeply upwards. Fingers rise. Maybe look up. Have a sense of squeeze your bum and push your hips forward. So I'm not leaning into the front knee. I'm pushing into that left hip as I reach deeply up towards the ceiling. Nice. Turn your palms face forward. Pull your elbows down into swan. Reach your arms up and dive forward but pause like you're about to dive into a swimming pool. So feel the loaded of your spine when you do that. Pull your elbows down, swan, leaning back, and then diving into a swimming pool with your hands. Swan, pull your elbows back, and then dive. Keep diving. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Bring your left hand to the floor. Lengthen your left leg and twist towards the right. Lean into the deep of your hips. You can, if you want, dial in your twist. So bring your thumb to the front of your shoulder. Pull your right elbow up towards the ceiling, and then reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Floor, step back, downward dog. Lengthen back through both legs, pull back through your heels. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, and then rock forwards and backwards. And as you rock back, roll onto your heel. Forwards backwards, forwards, backwards, forward, backwards. Nice. Forwards. What are you exploring as you do this? What are you noticing? I'm present again to, as I lean backwards, there's that glide across my shoulders of my skin, of my muscles. There's a sense of connectedness that I'm feeling. I'm really enjoying. Super. From here, rising up, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your bum, push your right hip forward. Maybe look up. Nice. Pull your elbows down into swan, leaning back a bit as you do so, and then dive forward into swimming pool. Swan and dive. Swan. Dive. Bring your left hand to your left knee. Bring your right hand to the floor. Lift your right knee off the floor. Twist your chest towards the left. Stay here with your hand on your knee or dial in your twist. So if you just lift your hand up from here, your shoulder on the right, on the left will still be facing the floor. Whereas when you dial in your twist, it's like winding up your torso. So my left shoulder moves back, my right shoulder even moves forward. So suddenly I'm in the right alignment. My whole torso is spiraled. And then when I reach my arm up, it's very easy. Okay. The spiral has happened before I extend my arm. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back. And then can lie on the floor, landing down all the way. Bend your elbows, bring your head to rest on the back of your hands. It'll kind of disappear a bit under the screen, but that's okay. And just find your breath. So my in-person classes started back last night. It's really lovely. The room. There's loads of you actually. There's quite a few who are doing in the medium class. There's quite a few who do actually in the beginners even as well, which is really nice. Or slow class is what it's called. And so there was a moment last night where I felt we looked really fierce, and I felt really fierce. So we're going to do the fierce one. So bring your fingers so they're wide. So it's my fingertips that are standing on the floor. You can't see them there. They're like little spiders standing on the floor, and they're out to the side. And just begin by tuck your chin in and roll up along your spine. And then drop your chin forward and roll down. So just feel, I'm going to go sideways so you can see me better. So tuck your chin in, roll up, and then send your chin forward, roll down. So I'm having this sense of roll up along your spine, and roll down along your spine. And squeezing my bum, my toes are lifted, roll up, and roll down. And again, roll up, roll down. Next time that you roll up, you're going to pause. So tuck your chin in, roll up, and then look forward. Unfurl your spine. There you go. Unfurl your spine. Fingertips are pushing down. You're rising deeply. My bum is squeezing. My toes have lifted. Breath is deep in your belly. Nice. And then lower all the way down and land on the floor. Drop your hands. Let your head rest on the back of your hands. I had this imagination this morning as I walked of a movement. So we're going to try it out. Sometimes I imagine movements as I'm walking along in my day. So bring your right hand directly forward in front of you. And have your fingertips standing like the way we did. No idea this is going to work. And then push your hand down and draw your left elbow back into lawnmower. Nice. And then reach forward, change hands. Left hand is forward. Push your fingertips down. Pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. So travel from side to side. I'm realizing I don't want my hand too far forward because as I rise and move away from my hand, I want that sense of connection. You can have your hand flat as well if you wish. I really like my fingertips on the floor as I pull my elbow back into lawnmower. Yes, the movement that I imagined is happening. Pull back into lawnmower, push into the floor in front of you. Pull back into lawnmower, push into the floor in front of you. So it's this sense of hand pushes down, elbow pushes back. One more time each side. Nice. Oh, cool. Come land on your back. Roll all the way over. Come landing in. Breath is in your belly. And gently just sway your knees from side to side. Nice. Come back to center. Roll your wrists in a big circle. Make fists out of your hands and roll them. And then in the other direction. Nice. And then come to rest. Pause on the floor. Rest where you are. Hopefully I'll find where my camera's gone. Yeah, for some reason my computer updated. I didn't ask for an update, but it updated. And then I had to restart. And yeah, the choice of camera is gone now. Let's go find out what this means. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, have an adventuring day. How do you connect to the deep of you as you move through your day? That intention that you have, are you maintaining that intention? So I started off with a bit of a rocky start in my meditation, but now I'm meditating. I'm making the time. I realize that if it doesn't happen before class, it won't happen in my day, even with the best intention. It just gets too busy and distracted in loads of other ways. And so, yeah, so I've been sitting and meditating before class, and it's been wonderful. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Some of you I'll see tonight for the in-person yoga tonight. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Ciao, ciao, Aslan.